This is the jumping card. It's a clever little move credited to Jeff McBride, and it's a lot of fun to do. It's kind of magical looking. It's where you take a card, you deal it to the table, but in the process the card jumps back and lands on top of the deck. So I'll break this down and show you how it works. Now, first of all, you're going to need a soft surface, something with a bit of cushion. Okay, there's no way this will work on a hard table. You're gonna have a hard time. You really need something with a bit of a give. Okay, something with a bit of a cushion. So close-up mat, carpet, something like that. So here's what you're gonna do. You take the card, and the way that you're holding the card is slightly modified. Normally, when I deal a card to a table, I hold it like this, thumb on top, and then I have first, second, sometimes the third finger on the bottom of the card. In this case, I'm going to hold it like this. So thumb is still on the top, I have my middle and ring finger on the bottom, but now my first finger is touching, the tip of my first finger is touching the corner of the card, the top right corner of the card. Okay? Now, as I deal the card to the table, here's what's happening in slow motion. I'm not dealing it flat onto the table as I normally would. I'm kind of angling the card upwards a bit, and I'm contacting the table with just the corner of the card, the bottom left corner of the card. Okay, so I'm kind of lifting the card a little bit so it's not flat, it's not parallel to the surface, it's kind of at an angle upwards, and I'm contacting that corner on the table, and then I start to push down. Okay, so right now, only the corner is touching the table or the surface. Now what's happening at this point is I'm bending the cards downwards. That creates tension in the card. See how the card is flexing? And now when I start to lower my hand, when I start to flatten that card out on the surface, the grip that the corner has on the surface is going to give away. And that's going to cause the card to pop backwards. Okay, it's hard to demonstrate slowly. Okay, but at speed, it looks something like that. So you're kind of digging that corner into the surface almost. That's kind of a way of thinking about it. And then as I flatten that card out, boom, it's going to pop back. Now at speed, it should look something like that. So the second part of this is catching it, which is actually quite challenging, I found. But that's just going to come with practice. As you get better and better at this, you're going to start to learn, the direction that card is going to shoot in and the speed and all that, and then you'll be able to better situate yourself to actually catch the card with the other hand. But this is going to come down to a lot of repetitions, a lot of practice on your part, but that is the basic concept right there. You're contacting the corner on the table, lowering the card, allowing that card to pop backwards. Okay. Now you don't want it to be obvious that the card is bending like this and that only the corner is touching. This all happens very quickly. It's all one motion. So boom, just like that. And that's all there is to it. That's the jumping card. I hope you have fun with that move, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.